SC Braga 4, Ferencváros 0, Braga win 4-2 on aggregates. Thursday's the standard slot for the Europa League, but every now and then, to work around schedule clashing, you might find the odd game brought forward to a lone Wednesday afternoon slot. That was the case here. Braga v Ferencváros at the Estádio Municipal, a 3:30 kickoff on a Wednesday. Full focus on just that for a couple of hours before the Champions League action resumed afterwards. It was a game worth watching too, as Braga had work to do. 6 days prior in Budapest, Ferencváros had got into the driving seat with a clinical 2-0 home victory. This meant we'd either need an impressive comeback, one reminiscent of what another Portuguese team had managed just the night before, or we'd see the Hungarian champions make a European quarter-final for the first time in over 50 years. No league match for either side between this game and last week's second leg. Carlos Vicens made changes at wing-back and central midfield from the first leg. Robbie Keane had one enforced change in midfield. The Norwegian Christopher Zachariasen out suspended for accumulated yellows. The Brazilian Julio Romão picked up his place. Having just witnessed Sporting turn the tie around on Tuesday, a 2-0 deficit to Braga didn't feel impossible at all. What I didn't expect was how quick the turnaround would happen. Braga's opener came in the 11th minute. A simple through ball exposing a Ferencváros backline out of shape. The Uruguayan star Rodrigo Zalazar, with space to run into the box, rolls the ball across to the captain, the Braga stalwart Ricardo Horta, to score from close range. Aggregate scoreline goes from 0-2 to 1-2, and it goes to 2-2 just 4 minutes and 50 seconds later. Braga still possession in midfield. Salazar's low cross partly cleared to the edge of the box. In comes the arriving Austrian midfielder Florian Grilic. Has a low effort towards goal. Now, admittedly, this does not look great for Ferencváros' goalkeeper David Groth. It's a relatively tame low shot, and it just goes under his body. He's not down in time to save it. You can see the pain in his face afterwards on a replay. He's really annoyed that he and his team have thrown a first leg work away this quickly. Braga are dominating. Ferencváros look bereft of ideas, and it gets worse for the visitors. 3-0 Braga on 34. Gabri Martinez. Once again, the Ferencváros backline is a complete mess. They're trying to play a high line, and Sibro Makretskis, the Latvian wingback, he's way over on the far side of the pitch than where the ball actually is. He's the furthest man back. He plays Martinez on, despite Martinez being several yards ahead of the centre-backs that are actually nearer to the ball. Martinez just runs straight through, pokes past Groth at the near post, and everything's fully flipped on its head. 3-0 at half-time, 4-0 within 10 minutes of the restart. A second goal for Horta. Lovely curving effort from the edge of the box, in off the post. 4-2 aggregate advantage for Braga. This is the point from here where Ferencváros finally start to look in the game, to actually start crafting some meaningful attacks. Robbie Keane tries to react. He switches to a front three with the Croatian Franko Kovacevic added on. He later swaps Lenny Joseph with Zomba Gruber from the front line. Later after that, Kadu's brought on out wide and Naby Keita's brought into midfield. It all just comes too late. Braga now have the 2-goal aggregate advantage, and they are more than happy to just see things out. They've got bite in midfield, they've got intensity on the ball, they've got everything they need to see this game through. It's really disappointing, this, from a Ferencváros perspective. All the good work of that first leg thrown away really quickly. This European campaign is a bit of a what-if for them. Keane's side had a really good league phase. They went unbeaten in the first 7 matches, a serious contender for a top 8 finish. Ultimately lost out at the end on matchday 8 when they went to Nottingham Forest and lost 4-0. Turn around to their own and the KPOs to get another victory over Ludogorets Razgrad, but they'll have to keep waiting now for a spot in a European quarter-final again. We will find out tonight who out of Panathinaikos or Real Betis meet Braga in the Europa League quarter-finals in April.